What's up, you guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Courtney Revolution.
It is Friday, and I just spit, and I could not be happier.
You spit it out, Madison.
I'm literally spitting with joy. I'm so happy it's Friday. I'm about to leap over the table. We're talking the truth behind that Kylie clapback about those breakup rumors. We're talking about Selena Gomez opening up about going into treatment for the first time. And of course, everything going down with Cardi B. Whew, it's a lot going down with Cardi B.
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday. It feels like a Monday because there's so much Cardi B.
Yeah, right?
Ish going on, but no, tis Friday. But first, some fresh car Jenner tea, you guys. Jonathan Cheban, he is known for being the Kar Jenner's BFF. He gave some more details about that dinner that him and Kim had with Tristan Thompson last week in New York. Remember, we were really shook over this.
So what's going on here?
Oh, well, he's trying to shed some light, but I feel like it's just gonna get him in some trouble. He admitted on his podcast that Tristan, did come in the middle of the dinner, which we already knew, and he went on to say, quote, "I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of crap for this, but I like the guy, I like his vibe, I could hang out with him and go to the mall with him."
Okay, the issue I have with that is like, sure, but you're not Chloe. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And
so
also,
if he's mistreating Chloe, I wouldn't feel like, oh, let's go to the mall.
Right,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
I'm like, so you can just forget someone's indiscretions that they repeatedly hurt someone who you claim to be like family with, to be really good friends
Publicly,
with.
Madison.
I mean, he is friends with all of the Kar Jenners. I know most notably he's always with Kim, but he's
Yeah.
also friends with Kourtney and Khloe. And I just feel like if I were Khloe, I would be kind of salty about that, personally.
I personally would be. I'd be like, why are you hanging out with him for?
And you also know that clearly it's not necessarily right for you to say if you said, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this.
Yeah.
He went on to say he didn't want to talk about Tristan's past actions, which I feel like is a cop-out, or that girl. Now, he was apparently referring to Khloe, but when I hear that girl,
My mind immediately goes
says
to Jordan. Yeah.
I feel like that was kind of trying to cover up a situation, but I feel
Yeah.
like that was a little shade towards Jordan Woods, just our own opinion.
And what if you was in Jordan's position, Jonathan?
Thank
I'm
you.
sure you wouldn't want Jordan sitting up on her podcast talking about Jonathan.
guy.
Jonathan Cheban, that guy.
That guy.
Missaying his name and everything.
Yeah, so he said, I'm not going to get into any of those details because it's none of my business, but you kind of made it your business when you brought it up and talked about this dinner and said how much you like Tristan.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't really like that. I feel like he is kind of using his connection with the Kar Jenners, taking it for granted almost.
Yeah, I just feel like I wouldn't sit up in an interview and be talking about how great Tristan is, knowing that that's not even the narrative that the show runs with.
I don't
You
know.
get what I'm saying?
For how close he's been with the family for so long,
Yeah.
I did not like that. I feel like there's no loyalty there.
Maybe he knows something we don't know. Just throwing it out there for y'all. In case someone in the comments wants to be like, well, maybe.
I will give Jordan Woods the benefit of the doubt
Yeah.
always. I will never give Tristan Thompson the benefit of the doubt.
No.
Ever. He is dumpster diving constantly. And if Jonathan wants to go dumpster diving, more power to ya.
Yep.
Okay, let's move on and talk about Kylie and Travis. A source told Hollywood Life that her clapback at those split rumors, remember the Instagram story with the family picture, Happy Wednesday, wasn't meant to be. Kylie actually didn't want to address the breakup rumors, and she doesn't want to address them in the future. She reportedly thought that the rumors were ridiculous. Now, she does apparently understand that she has a big following, and sometimes fans can overanalyze things, but we should, quote, rest assured that her and Travis are absolutely fine.
Huh. I believe it.
I don't believe
it.
that wasn't a clapback. I think it was a clapback.
I believe that she understands that she has a big audience that overanalyzes so that she can do small things to sort of like let them know, but it's not good enough to the point where like the whole world can't
It wasn't like a Khloe clapback where Khloe openly will go on Twitter and be like, address things head on, address the situation head on. I know she kind of lost that a little bit with the cryptic quotes, but she did used to have really awesome clapbacks. I respect Kylie, but also I'm kind of like, so if another cheating rumor or anything else comes, you're just going to completely stay silent? Which I appreciate because I know we're always saying take a break, take a break, take a break.
I was going to say
but
that.
Kylie doesn't have a pattern of really clapping back anyway, so I feel like it's not the same.
How about this? If it were as serious as those boys that had the pictures, then I feel like you come out and say something. If it's just like hearsay, like a source came and blah, 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 then you could leave it.
Leave it. You don't have to respond to everything.
But we had them photographs though, girl.
Oh, I know.
Remember them
first time?
photographs?
Well, I didn't believe it because he was on tour. I would just like to say, I always stuck up for Travis Scott because I ship those two so hard.
But that's like a receipt. You know what I mean? If someone comes through with a receipt.
When there's a receipt, then
yes,
that warrants
physical evidence, girl, you get on that and you, hi guys, it's Kylie, now we're together. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Okay, let's talk about Selena Gomez, your queen. She opened up for the first time about why she chose to seek treatment last year. If you guys remember, actually, it'll be a year next week, technically, when the news broke that she suffered from an emotional breakdown due to her lupus complications. And of course, there were rumors about things that were going on in her personal life too, with Justin and Haley. Well, recently she was honored at the McLean Hospital's dinner in Boston. And during her speech, she said last year was one of the scariest moments of her life when all of her pain and anxiety washed over her all at once. She said after that, she sought help from doctors, which we applaud, taking initiative, that were able to give her a clear diagnosis. And she said once she got that diagnosis, she kind of had mixed feelings of relieved and terrified.
Because you know what's going on now, but then you realize that now you gotta take care of that and it could be a long journey ahead.
Exactly, and she said that she faced her problems head on, she got help, she got educated, she talked to others suffering from anxiety and depression, and this is now one of her passions, mental health. And she said since last year, she's happier, healthier, and in control of her emotions more than she ever was before.
I think some people, they undervalue being in check of your own emotions. Because you never know what you might do when your emotions are, when you get worked up.
Yep, you don't take that 10 seconds to have a deep breath before you respond.
I'm glad that Selena is sort of like talking about how she values that, how she's learned so much and how she's grown. I appreciate that.
I also really like how she did it. I feel like Selena could have easily had, you know, a magazine cover and opened up about it there, but instead she saved this for people who actually assisted her in this journey, who helped her in this journey, also kind of saved it in order to help others as well. I just feel like a lot of times things that, you know, celebrities do, Courtney and I are always up here being like, oh, it's a stunt, it's a stunt, it's a stunt.
Course.
And yes, Selena does have new music coming out soon, fingers crossed. But I did not get stunt vibes from this at all. You know, she was in Boston. She barely posted in Boston. She just posted like a few pictures of things her and her friends did. So I just applaud her for this because I know it's not easy to admit, you know what, I was in a really, really bad place. And now I'm getting help. And just like we applaud Selena, we applaud Justin when he does it on social media.
Of course.
We just feel a little differently when someone posts about it on Instagram versus someone accepting, you know, an honor at a hospital dinner. That's the only difference.
And you know what? Things hold the same amount of value even when you don't share them on social media.
Exactly.
Very important to note that.
Amen. Okay, let's move on and talk about Cardi B. We have a couple things to talk about. First, the fact that she shaded Forbes for being placed behind Nicki Minaj on the list of highest paid hip hop acts of 2019. She said, where do Forbes be getting their numbers from?
Because they way off. Where do Forbes be getting their numbers from? Because they way off. That's not what's in my account.
Thank you. She was really, really pressed about the fact that, you know, Nicki Minaj beat her by $1 million. The Barbs and the Vardy gang are going back and forth at each other on social media.
Yeah.
I'm just sad because I feel like, and I talked about this on the morning tea, this was such an opportunity for Cardi to kind of make a statement almost that was not her versus Nicki, to just be like, wow, we are the only two women on this list. Amen, sister.
And you know what, Madison? This is my own prediction, my own speculation, looking into the crystal ball. I think that once 2020 hits, this female rap beef will be officially tired. I think that everyone, all fan bases will be over it. And I think that if Cardi doesn't shift her position to just be like, we don't have to like each other, but it's cool in terms of...
But we don't need to shade each other on social media or be subtweeting or anything like that, yeah.
I think once she just lays that groundwork, I think that she'll see more positive opportunities on social media, and I think everybody can win. I'm bored.
Right.
I'm bored of it. Nicki made one more million than you did. Okay, great. Y'all both rich and y'all both millionaires. It's just... You know what I mean?
No, I just think this would have been a really good opportunity to applaud being the only females on the list, which means that you are the biggest females, obviously, in the hip hop game. I agree with you. At that point, who cares about $1 million difference?
Y'all both on the list. Y'all both getting money. Who cares?
I would just be happy with 1 million. One of those millions, you know?
How about this, Madison?
I'll take half, honestly.
You know that was coming right out my mouth. I don't even need the full. I can get that once I get the 500.
We'll split.
Oh, exactly. Go, we can split 500.
I know. Okay, you guys, the second thing that we want to talk about Cardi B is the fact that she seemingly responded to Tekashi 6ix9ine's admission that she is part of the Bloods. His trial has been going on all week. I really encourage you guys to go really thoroughly research things. I feel like a lot's getting mixed up in the media, so please go do your research. A lot of confusion. But essentially, while he was testifying, he admitted that he did have knowledge that Cardi B was part of the Bloods.
Yes, ma'am.
She put out a tweet prematurely, in my opinion. It's now been deleted, and she was clarifying that she was part of a different set of Bloods than Tekashi, a different subset. She wrote, "You said it yourself, Brim, not a 9 tray. I never been a 9 tray or associated with them." So she was saying that, again, she was part of a different one. I think that this has the potential to be a big problem for Cardi. Yeah. Regardless of what subset she was a part of.
I just think that, unfortunately for her, when you tweet things and you delete them, they live on forever. If for whatever reason, you know, a court, a judge, a lawyer, whoever says, okay, well, we've got this proof, we've got this receipt, we have this evidence, we have this GQ article where you said you were in the Bloods and it was like a sorority, I think it could pose trouble. And that's what happens, I believe, when you're so real and you're so forthcoming. Even when you're Cardi B and you're the realest girl, I feel like there has to be boundaries on what you let the world know.
Absolutely.
Because everyone's listening.
I think it looks bad too because a member of her team went out and spoke to TMZ and said this is not true, when then Cardi was tweeting things like that, and like you mentioned the GQ article where she's been open about her affiliations before. So I just feel like this whole situation is a huge, huge mess, and like I said, it is not over.
It's not
over. Far from over. Far from over. All right, you guys, it's time to let us know what you're thinking. What was your reaction to Jonathan Cheban saying he thinks Tristan is a good guy? Also, do you think Kylie will stay silent forever when it comes to split rumors from here on out?
I don't know, girl. What was your reaction to Selena talking about entering treatment for the first time? Are you happy to hear she's healthy and better than ever?
I am. And finally, let us know your thoughts on everything going down with Cardi B. Let it out. Also, don't forget to tune into Moments of the Week tomorrow. Morning tea on Monday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shop the Hollyscoop store in the meantime. Subscribe and click the bell. We'll see you next time.
Bye guys.